I know a man, he could give me therapy. What's the use of therapy? You don't want to change, babe. I talk too much when I got nothing to say. Maybe it's to get away. It's easier to walk away. I gotta find the time to let love in. I gotta find myself and let love in. Don't think too much, it just complicates things. No room for judging to heal me. I know you're there, I just cannot see it. Maybe I don't believe it. You deserve better, babe. Yeah, just walk the walk and talk the talk. Show yourself you're for real.
Can you see me?
You never know what you lost until
I can see you.
with your thoughts.
Well, hi everybody. Oh wait.
Yeah, just walk the walk and talk the talk. Show yourself
Nice.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Hanging in there.
Yeah. They're kind of, everyone's saying hi in the chat. People are excited.
Woo!
John Sheely says hello, and also a small little pentagram. Okay, I don't know what's happening. All right, we're gonna start. I got music playing for them. This is the one thing is you can't hear the music and stuff, sadly.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, here we are. We're here on the show. Let me get Sarah queued up. How is everyone doing? This is social distancing, which I think I might have to change the name now that that is just a common noun. With Kyle, this is episode 8. The light is right, too bright. Getting it set up. There's no balloons today. Sorry, the dog is very afraid of balloons, so I started making it too late, and she got terrified, and so I decided to not make the balloons. But let me go ahead and get Sarah pulled up here, and we'll get into the show. How's everyone here watching doing? What are you guys doing on, what is today? Do days matter anymore? I don't think they do. It's just sort of, we're just kind of getting by. Let's see, get this in here. I'm figuring out the tech. Running my own text really starts to slow the process down a little bit, if that makes sense. Here we go. Transitioning, and there's Sarah. All right, we're here.
Hi.
We're here. We're doing it. There's only one. There we go. All right, Sarah. How are you doing? What have you been? What's life like since we almost did a show together a week and a half ago?
I was that morning I was writing my script for your show, Never Seen It. And I was going to do Avatar.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I was having so much fun writing that script. And then like halfway through you were like, and the show's canceled. So
yeah.
That was the night before was the last show I did. And it was the last time I was like around other people for real.
Yeah.
But my husband is here, so I'm not totally alone.
Yeah. I mean, you've had a decent amount
challenging.
of life things change and be done in the background, and or not in the background, but you know what I mean, like get-togethers and this and that. It seems like it's kind of It happened very fast. It went from for sure having a show that Thursday on a Tuesday to not doing anything else again.
Yeah, and it feels like it was 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And it was only it was less than 2 weeks ago.
It was truly 13 days ago. I can't tell. I talk about that Dave Ross tweets what day is it every day, and he's now become the philosopher of our time.
It is. It's an art project he can just put up in a gallery, like different tweets from different days. What day is it? It shows the date on the thing, which makes it even more.
Yeah, I got him an Advent or a calendar of the day calendar this year for Christmas, where he rips it and it says what day is it, and he doesn't know, but on November 3rd it says what time is it. So,
oh shit,
will jokes still be funny in November? I have no idea.
We don't know.
I have no idea. What is how is like coping or anything? What are you doing day to day? What's changed in your routine?
I have been gardening. I'm lucky to have like an outdoor space that's pretty big for a renter.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing my garden, which I've been posting on my social media, Instagram, Sara Schaefer 1.
Go there
if you want to. And I even started an entirely separate account.
Yeah.
My first other account on Instagram for the garden. But yeah, I've been gardening and crafting and anything that I do that has like because I have like real world work that I'm still kind of doing for certain things.
Yeah.
And that stuff is really difficult. Like I don't want to do it. It feels pointless.
Mm-hmm.
Like why
Yeah.
is this like I have a book coming out in August and I'm just like
what is any it makes you
does
everything
it matter?
seems ridiculous now.
Yeah. It's something that I've spent the last 2.5 years working so hard on, and it means everything to me.
Yeah.
This book is so important to me. And now I'm like, does anyone care? And then I get mad at myself for worrying about that because I'm like, some people don't have money right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like my money is dependent somewhat on that book coming out and doing well, because now it feels like live performance is thrown completely away for a while at least. And that was my other moneymaker. So it is and I've had a couple jobs delayed. So I'm lucky to have like savings and stuff, but I don't have that much.
Right. I don't think anyone realized the prospect of what, at least in like what we're doing, of how long this could possibly go before you're generally getting income again from anything.
Right.
Consistent.
Like even if the world goes back to normal this summer, every comedian who had to cancel a tour now is going to be rescheduling.
Right.
And those people are going to take precedence over us who are trying to get the new spots. And then that's going to get delayed.
I think about this a lot. I'm like,
you out.
I think about this all the time. I'm just like, well, I'm out here trying to break into these clubs that will then have everyone in the world trying, I will be battling with Bamford and Marin and these comedians who do one weekend a year somewhere will all be trying to get the weekends in August and through the end of the year. So it's really
hard enough competing. So each club is 52 weekends a year.
Yeah.
That's only 52 headlining comedians get those spots.
Right.
So it's like really.
And 30 of those are probably there every year. You know what I mean? 30 of them are gone.
Exactly. But the same 30. And so you're competing for like 10 weekends that they might let you try.
Yeah. And you're not getting a good weekend and you're not getting this. And then you knock down club quality and it's. I want to show everyone real quick this. Can I show everyone what you made here? The fuck it thing. I know it's not going to be great quality, but I love this so much. Okay, so she's talking about crafting. This is how you want to show art: is a phone into a camera.
Wait, it's too high.
It's too high. Hold on, I'm gonna
just gotta lower it.
I have an idea. I'm just gonna take a screenshot and put it in there so they can do it.
Yeah.
Showing a phone. All of this, I put 100 hours of work into setting up the tech, and I'm like, let me just hold my phone up to.
Wait, wait, hold on. Let's make this easier.
Oh, there you go. You're holding it. Oh, I do love that so much. I really, really love
Someone bought it, and I have to mail it soon.
I really, really. Oh, someone did buy it. I can't imagine. I
Is
couldn't
it
imagine.
backwards?
No, it's not. This does the automatic reversal, whatever sort of thing.
This is going to drive me crazy. There's a crease in the fabric that I couldn't get out, no matter how much I ironed it and like.
Fuck it.
Anyway, I'll have to give the person a little discount for that.
It's really incredible, and also everyone is very impressed by your internet quality. This has been a
What?
Yeah.
We have been complaining about my.
You're
about
in
to buy a new
HD.
router.
We've had
I'm using my phone.
Yeah, well there you go.
'Cause
It's been a
my
whole
computer
experiment
wouldn't
of watching comedians figure out Skype passwords. This has been a fun
Oh,
game
yeah.
that we've played because no one's got on Skype.
I imagined every comedian is like Kyle.
I wish there
like
was
your
another
grandpa.
thing. Yeah. I wish there was another thing, but whatever this app, because I don't know if you watch the clips, but I got like the graphics and everything set up, and
Yeah.
so Skype is the only one that plays nice with the entire thing.
Well,
So
HD, everyone.
Yeah, I've got a light, and it's so bright because I got a little weird little setup thing going on, but it's been fun. All right, so we play a lot of games on the show, some from my podcast, some from regular life, and one of the things we've been doing is a game called 10 rapid fire questions, 5 times, it's 50 questions. Let me get we don't have theme music for this one yet. So if you want to pick any set of numbers between 1 and 50, any set of 10, I'll ask you the 10 questions that lie in there.
I'm like doing math. I'm like, what are you asking?
Like
me
if you want
about?
31 to 41,
I want 41 to 51.
So we'll wrap back around and go to 1. Okay, so here's your rapid fire questions. First one: what animal's babies are the cutest compared to the adult version?
Snakes.
Which living musician would you pay the most money to see in concert?
Can it be fantasy kind of? Joni Mitchell.
Okay.
She's not performing anymore, but if I could somehow pay to bring her musical abilities back,
Yeah.
she's very she's kind of ill, so I'm bringing this down a lot. But anyway, I want to see Joni Mitchell perform.
Yeah, that would be. I've nicknamed the small foster dog that we have in here Joni. I think it's such a good name.
Oh, it is a good name.
Try not to call her that too much because I don't want a new name to fake stick on a dog that won't be around for 3 weeks. All right, next one. What's something stupid, like a fact, that you still have memorized from school?
God, Kyle, it's been so long since I was in school. I mean, it's been. Why would you do this to me? I don't remember one fact.
This is helpful for the people who are in school right now. You can know how long
I
it would be
truly
necessary.
don't remember anything that's interesting.
Okay, do you remember any? Okay, we'll move on. That could be.
No,
all right.
I can't think of anything. Oh, I mean, maybe college. One of my favorite things was I took this Shakespeare class with this really mean professor. He was the type of professor that would be really mean on the first day so that people would literally walk out.
Yeah.
Because you had like 3 days to drop the class or something.
Yeah, and they love touting that when they're the professors.
Yeah,
like
and he'd be
this.
like, if you can't handle it, walk out now. Like, he was such a dick. And it was over Shakespeare. But he was a really good professor, and he like taught me basically like he taught me a system to get an A on every essay in every class I took.
Wow.
He's like, you just compare. He goes, okay, so you're in Shakespeare and you're also in like a early 19th century poems class, poetry class. He's like, take something you're learning in Shakespeare and take something you're learning in the other class and then do your essay about like those two things.
Right.
And he's like, now you have 2 essays.
It's
And
2
I would
essays.
get,
That's so crazy.
like A+, like exclamation points, like this is brilliant. He's like, because the teachers are so bored of their material. So like if you bring in if you bring in Wordsworth and you're like the imagery of flowers in Shakespearean sonnets and anyway.
That's crazy. I've always felt I was really good at test taking. I think it made me come off as smarter than I actually am because I'm pretty good at like process and elimination guessing, I guess. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, guessing, yeah, no.
It's
I
I would
learned
do good
that
on those.
I learned that when I wrote for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
That's
I wrote
incredible. I'm
questions.
sorry, what?
I wrote questions for them for one season, and it was amazing. And I learned so much about trivia, which is basically trivia is about your gut instinct, because you have to think about the trivia writer. They're not writing questions that are so hard if it's good trivia that no one knows. It's like they give you clues in the question. So usually
Yeah.
your first guess is right.
That is kind of how I'd be like, I know it's not this one. This is the wrong one they want me to guess. It's one of these two. That's the only word
Yeah.
I've seen. Like that sort of, if you can do a lot
Yes,
better guessing.
you have the knowledge in you.
Yeah. You got to know.
Draw from it. Yeah.
How incredible is it writing for people are like, she just really glazing over writing for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
It was cool. It was really challenging though, because, actually I've been comparing it a little bit to this experience, which is, so when I started, they were like, the first 2 weeks, you're going to be flying. You're going to be like, because we were supposed to write like 10 to 12 questions a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's very difficult because one, they have to be original questions. They had to be original. And at that time when I was there, the show had already been on the air for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And so you had a database that you had to search for. And if the question had already been entered into the database, you could not repeat it.
Right.
And you'd be
there's
shocked.
100 questions a night into 10 years of a show that's on 5 nights a week.
Right. And the questions have to be what they call play along. So that means it has to be in the frame of reference that me as a viewer, I know what they're talking about. And I feel like maybe I could win.
Yeah.
So it can't be so obscure. So it's these like limited things that you're writing questions about. So anyway, in the first 2 weeks, they were like, you're going to be flying high. You're going to get your questions done in the first hour. You're just going to be filled with questions. And then 2 weeks later, you're going to hit a wall and you're going to have nothing left.
Yeah.
And you have no ideas and you're going to have no way of coming up. You're going to have to come up with a system. And that's how this experience has felt. I thought about that the other day. I was like, it's just like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's like right now I'm like, I've got ideas. I'm crafting. I'm cooking recipes, gardening. And then like 2 weeks in, I'm going to be like, what do I do?
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's so wild seeing everyone get inventive. And I jumped into this whole platform because my brother played video games and kind of knew a little bit about it. And I was like, I have to do something before I go crazy. And now I'm wondering what 2 weeks from now will look like. Will there be 90 stand-up shows still every night on streams? Do you know what I mean? Will there still be all of this very ambitious ideas, or will it kind of sort of people be like, I'm out of the things that I feel like doing? Like it feels it's been what, a week and almost 2 weeks, feels like 9 months. I can't imagine what the next 2 weeks will feel like.
It's gonna get weird.
Yeah.
It's gonna get weird.
All right, let me think. Do you own any plants? This is our next question.
You think?
Yeah. How many do you have?
Inside, I'm actually better at outdoor gardening than I am indoor plant maintenance for some reason. Maybe because I have more experience with outdoor. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 indoor plants.
Yeah. Oh.
And then outdoors, it's going to be the whole rainbow of vegetables.
Right. Maybe not even a number in there. It's just more of a square footage type of thing.
Yeah. I've got like, I'm going to, in the end, have, again, we're doing math here. Don't make me do square footage.
I know, it's early here.
Geez. I would say about 12. Okay. Each bed is 6 times. Oh, no, I can't do it. It's 6 times 2. What's that? 12? Okay.
Yeah.
3 of those. 12 times
so you
3.
got 36.
36 square foot plus then add maybe another 5 square feet.
That's big. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I've been getting a good workout out there.
I feel like it's probably rewarding.
It's very rewarding so far. It's very soothing. I did my garden a few years ago. When I moved here, I started the garden up there. It's like I live on a hill, and so my terrace where my garden is, it's like I say up there because it's like kind of up behind my place. And I started it, and it was awesome. And then I was on the road way too much and working too much for like 3 years, and so I just let it overgrow. And so it's been mostly now it's just been weeding and like digging and like pulling all this crap out of there and resetting it up. So that's been good.
Yeah.
Lots to do.
I can't, I found a very good, and I'll send you if you want, a very good plant person in LA for buying them. Mostly indoor ones, but he's a competitive cactus grower, and he's, probably 33 or 34. And he's just grew up in Highland Park. It's incredible. It's so, I mean,
what is his name?
I'll send you his information, because he doesn't really post anywhere. It's just a sign in Highland Park, and who knows if he's still doing it right now. I bet he is. He grew up in Highland Park. His plants are outside, but it's Sunday mornings. He puts a little sign out, and it was like cheap plants. And I drove down there just driving around one day, and it was a quarter of the price of plant places. And he grows them. And then if he starts to like you a few times into going, he was like, "Hey, do you want to see my cactus farm?" And I was like, "Yes." And he took me to his back house. It's
and then you guys made out.
I know. Yeah, this is definitely, that's the Highland Park pickup line, is, "You want to see my cactus
farm?" You want
farm?
to see my cactus?
And he has a million of them, and he's just some guy, and he's just like, it's so crazy. He's like, "Yeah, I love it. I just grow these and I take them out to cactus farm, like cactus competitions." And I'm like, "What is happening?" And then he's just,
wow.
He's the last person you would expect to do this. He's just there. His whole family lives in the house. Then he used the whole back house for cactus farming stuff. And he has a million. I mean, some of them are, he's like, "This one's 21 years old." And he's pointing, it's like,
oh yeah, they live
huge.
So long.
And he's like, "This is the one that started it. It was here before our house got built." And it's just
wow.
so crazy. And I'll send you his address, because it's cheap. It is so cheap. And then he tells me how to take care of which ones for indoor plants.
I mean,
too.
you have to make out with him.
Yeah, I mean, I owe it to him at this point, honestly. All right, well, next question is, did you remember your Skype password?
You know what? I have I guess I shouldn't give away my secret, but I have a way of keeping track of my passwords.
Great. Let me see. All right, we're gonna wrap back around here. Oh, what time do you consider the beginning of evening?
Interesting question. As I get older, that gets earlier.
Yeah.
I would say now it's around 5 or 6 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. What movie have you seen the most?
Misery.
I love that movie.
I watch it. It was one of those movies that when everybody had regular cable,
yeah,
it would just be on.
Yeah.
It would be on whatever
channel. It was like the TNT movie all the time.
Yeah, and I just am someone, first off, horror and thrillers are my favorite genre. And so if that movie was on, I had to watch it.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
It's one of the only movies where like a good horror performance actually got any acknowledgement.
Yeah.
And I think they get overlooked in such an incredible, a lot of people who watch this are people who listen and never seen it. And I talk about this all the time about how I think people like Toni Collette in something like Hereditary, people are just completely overlooked for horror performances when you think, well, no one else could do that.
Oh, that movie. First off, can I just show you something really quick? Hold on.
Yes.
Which one should I show? Hold on.
It's nice lighting. Look at that lighting.
Oh. Okay, so Hereditary, first off, I saw the preview and I was like, oh my God, I can tell this is going to be an incredible movie.
Yeah.
So I didn't look up anything else about it. I told Scott, I was like, we're going to see it in the movie theater. And on opening weekend, I have to see this movie. I'm so excited. I know it's going to be scary. I can tell. And it's Toni Collette and da-da-da-da. The movie starts and it begins by showing her dollhouses and miniature collections. Now, I am someone who collects miniatures and dollhouse stuff.
Yeah.
Scott looks over at me and he goes, and he said in my face, I was like, it's a horror movie that also has dollhouses in it.
Yeah. Yes. It's not only a horror movie, but it's a horror movie for you.
Yeah.
It was so scary.
So good.
And it happens all the time.
So
horror
scary.
Movies, they just don't get enough attention for anything with performances like that. They just kind of, I think, and this is so specific, but 10 Cloverfield Lane. I don't know if you saw 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, yeah.
I thought John Goodman, who's better than John Goodman in that movie? In anything? Nobody.
The subtleties.
Nobody.
Because the whole time you're like, oh my God, is this real? Or is he tricking them? Or is it some combination? It was just, Whew, that was great.
I'm going to see everyone's favorite horror movie in the last 10 years. I couldn't believe that movie almost suffered, I think, because they roped it into the Cloverfield universe.
Why? I know. They shouldn't have called it something else. I don't know.
But it was so good, and then it just kind of disappears. Oh, I loved
Yeah.
Us. I saw that. It Follows. People really like a lot of these. Us is another one where there's 2 or 3 performances in that
Yeah.
who else can do this? No one. You know what I mean? It's not that hard to pretend you're Abe Lincoln or whatever. Or it's not that hard to pretend you're a queen. We all know what they sound like. Like, you should be...
It's really hard to talk like
That was that was actually incredible.
That was a good one.
I went and saw Us with the some comedians. It was like Jermaine Fowler and Kenny DeForest and some people. And a little ways into the movie, Kenny was like, "Oh no, we're the people everyone hates that they're at a movie with," because it was like just a big enough group to where everyone's kind of treated it like it was everyone there. No one's watched any horror movies. What do we have? Winston Duke, The Witch, The Den, Midsummer. Oh my God.
Witch.
I loved Midsummer.
Midsummer, loved it.
I think Midsummer is the last time I looked away in a movie. And I don't want to give it away if anyone hasn't seen it.
Sex scene.
Yeah, and I didn't look back. Did anything happen?
Yeah, some stuff happened.
No, it was the old man and the cliff.
Oh my, that was horrendous.
That movie had a lot of really good moments where it tells you what's about to happen, and you're just in so much disbelief that it will happen, that it's better than if they surprised you.
Yeah. My favorite horror movie, one of my top 5s, definitely was Babadook.
I have not seen the Babadook before, but I hear about it a lot.
First off, it's a really well done horror movie, and really unsettling, very disturbing, scary, all those things.
Yeah.
The acting is incredible in it, and it's written and directed by a woman, which made it different feeling. And then I'm like, why did that movie hit me so hard? It was so just got in my skin. Well, I go and I read about it, which is I do after every movie I watch. I'm like, I Google it. I want to know everything about how they made it, where it was, the people behind it. And I start reading that it was a metaphor. The whole thing is a metaphor for grief. I just started bawling.
Yeah.
Because it all made
Yeah.
It was like, that's the Babadook is grief.
Oh.
Like, I was like, it totally made sense to me. Anyway, that doesn't spoil the movie. If you're looking for a more deep emotional experience, it makes it better.
Yeah. Now someone called it metaphor. Metaphor? That's hard to say.
Metaphor horror.
There you go.
I love a metaphor. The Haunting of Hill House is a great metaphor.
Metaphor. Once. It's wild because I love almost every horror movie I watch, and then sometimes it takes me forever to get around to watching the movies.
Yeah.
They are more fun in theaters. Do you guys remember movie theaters? I'll show you a video of what they used to be. But it's so much more fun. Someone's talking about seeing A Quiet Place in movie theaters, and it sounds dumb, but it's the quietest movie theater I've ever been in my life.
Wow.
People were like, you heard someone sniffle, you heard people adjust. After the first 10 or so minutes, when everyone's done eating popcorn and stuff, you can hear absolutely everything. And then my favorite thing is to see a horror movie in theaters, and then one of the 3 funny parts of the movie happens. Yeah. Because everyone is so ready.
Tense.
They're so tense.
The release. Yes, it's so good.
And,
there's that movie, that Werner Herzog documentary about the caves with like the art in it. And there's a lot of silence in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like really beautiful. I'm like, I went with Scott and his like brother, and Scott was like, had like a cup with ice in it. Yeah. And kept like shaking it to get the ice into his mouth, like, and crunching the ice like during the quiet. And I was just like I know.
I went and saw, it's not horror. I saw Uncut Gems with my mom over the holidays, and I was so excited to see it.
That's a stressful movie to see with your mom.
It was so stressful, and it's not, I don't know if it's the type of movie she's into at all. She told me she liked it, but it was at this is in Missouri, and so it's at an AMC, but they have the one theater called like the Indieplex in the AMC. It's one screen. Where they show small movies like Uncut Gems, and so the seats are the big ones, I accidentally triggered my seat heater at the beginning and didn't notice it.
A
And
seat heater.
like 30 minutes in, I was pulling my shirt off my back, and I was like, why am I sweating watching this movie? I'm so tense. And then my mom just like clicked my seat heater off. And I was like, oh, I thought I was stressed out.
That had seat heaters.
They were nice. It was nice seats. And, it was at a
I need that. I get cold in movies.
Independence, Missouri. It looked like no one had been in the Indieplex ever, so it would be a good place to go see movies. All right, we got some games we're going to play, and we're actually going to get Tom Thakkar in here, and he's going to join up and team up with you to play some games. So everybody watching, we'll be right back. And Sarah, they'll be able to hear you through this, just so you know.
Oh, okay. So
if I want to play music, I can't mute you. It's got to be
okay.
So here we go. We'll be right back. We're getting Tom.
Yeah.
I wanna be your rock, your Saturday cartoon.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance. We have a special promotion today for select callers.
Thank you for calling the Medical Alert Center. This is
of your favorite tattoo, just to be the man I never was to you. Some days you'll feel great, some days you'll feel so low. Don't let your sorrows drown into tomorrows, and take it as it goes. I wanna be the vase of your favorite bouquet. I wanna be the pill that gets you through your day.
Hello, everybody. It's Tom.
You're feeling blue, I'll try to comfort you.
Well, hey, you got to get by somehow.
Be the man
I'm here.
never was to you. Some days you'll feel great, but some days
Oh, weird.
you'll feel so
Loving the show so
low.
far, Kyle and Sarah.
Don't let your sorrows drown into tomorrows.
Am I allowed to ask you guys questions about what I've heard so far when we come back? I know people can hear me now.
As it goes. What you got?
Miss you, Mike, Rosa. They can't hear you? Okay, well, miss you, Mike, Rosa. I had to get off of the Twitch thing because I don't want the double sound, so I can't see the. Oh, thanks, Rocky Ursulino. Watch my half hour.
But some days you'll feel
Good
so
man.
low. Don't let your sorrows drown into tomorrows. Take it as it goes. Someday I'm gonna love you
Oh. Whoops.
like the way you deserve. Don't let your
What up,
sorrows
Kilgore?
drown your tomorrows. Take it as it goes. Take it as it goes.
There we go. We're back. We got it figured out. We're here. We have Sara Schaefer and Tom Thakkar now. Everybody say hi to Tom joining us.
Hi.
All right. So everyone's into this hat. Everyone's real into this hat.
It's a sick hat.
Oh yeah.
Sarah, have you seen the hat?
Yeah, I love that hat.
I got a Chili's hat because in my half hour I talked about Chili's. You just got to talk about stuff when you do comedy, and then hopefully they'll send stuff to you.
Yeah, I'm really into. I've been doing my bit about sacks of money with dollar signs on the front from various large banks.
I'm going to do a bit about getting a Corona test. Maybe they'll send me one.
I
Big
have a
Corona.
floppy hat here.
I just happen to have a hat right there. There we go. Hat crew.
Hat
Hell
crew.
yeah.
There we go. This
That's
is
a
my only
sick
hat.
hat.
close. It is a great hat.
It has it almost looks like a sorting hat.
All right, so I'm gonna send you guys. We'll play this game on the podcast called "Guess What Movie a Fan," or this isn't even on the show called "Guess What Movie a Fan Drew a Sketch of a Scene From." So what's gonna happen is
Can I comment on a couple of things before we start?
Yeah.
What
Guys,
theater did you go to that had seat heaters? Were you in an Epstein theater?
It was in Independence, Missouri, AMC.
That's
AMC
I've
20.
never heard of that, and I'm a Stubbs member, so if anybody should get the heaters, it's me.
Well, there's this thing in like small towns in the Midwest when there's not really an art theater. There was like one independent theater in Kansas City, and it closed down. And I remember going to I saw the post on the news. The Kansas City News was like, "Oh, the indie theater downtown is closing down," and every comment was, "Oh, I hadn't been there in 15 years, but I liked it. Why is it closing?"
Yeah. My favorite place that I've never gone. Support the arts. Also, I just watched Midsummer too.
Yeah.
I've been having nightmares about it. I realized I don't love horror movies, even good ones. But it was good. But I had the same thing, Kyle, where that scene with the cliff, I was like, I have to look away.
Yeah.
During the hammer part. It was messed up.
Yeah. It's a lot. There's a lot going on in that. Hey, thanks. Big shout out to Roy Myers for donating to the show. Hey, everyone. Good. Thank you, Roy. I got a little King of the Hill gift that plays if people donate, so I'm going to let it play through. But thanks, Roy. I appreciate you. Okay, so here's some games we want to play, unless Tom has any more feedback on how the show has gone so far.
Also, thought it was very cool that you write trivia questions, Sarah. That was awesome. Love trivia.
That's so cool.
I'm done now.
Thanks, Tom.
Bye.
Done with your list.
Okay, so this first game is called Before and Afters. It is a movie game. We play it sometimes on the podcast. It's called Before and Afters, and there's a little theme song playing right now.
Before and afters.
Perfect reactions to it. So how it works is we have combined two movies into one movie. I will tell you the smushed together plot, and you guys will tell me the smushed together title. It can go any sort of ways. It can be something like Catch Me If You Can't Hardly Wait, or it can be like Argo, or it can, there's a lot of ways it can go. Wolf of Wall Street. It's all about these smushed together ways. Most of these were submitted by listeners, and then I would write the plots. You're more than welcome to work together, or you can be opponents. It doesn't matter.
Never.
We're
We're a team.
We're a team.
All right, here we go.
Half hours, baby.
Hell yeah.
We did our half hours the same year.
First one. A cool high schooler cuts class to have one day off with his friends in Chicago, but ends up living that day over and over and over again.
Ferris Bueller's Groundhog's Day off?
So,
Ferris Bueller's Groundhog Day.
Hell yeah.
all right, I think they might get tougher. Here we go. A guitar-playing substitute teacher takes an elementary school class to compete in a battle of the bands on Alcatraz, where they must also help prevent School of the Rock.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Good. I love School of Rock.
That movie's great.
It's so good. I'm gonna watch it during this time for sure.
I think this thing happens lots of times where a comedian there's the one movie that seems to exist for that comedian's entire existence, and I think that might have been School of Rock for Jack Black.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of anyone more perfect, and I think it's funny and good and nice and
just such a pleasant movie.
Yeah.
I love it.
yeah. All right, here we go. A young rat who dreams of becoming a chef undergoes a procedure to erase memories of a former boyfriend.
Ratatouille Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I'm getting the first ones, and then I can't get the second one.
All right. Here we go. Last one. Tom, this is bizarre how good at these you are.
I love it. It's so fun.
Last one. An action hero who repeatedly cannot disarm a bomb before it explodes returns to action, falling in love with a new operating system that has a sensitive personality.
McGruber.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got it.
I couldn't figure out the first one. That's great.
McGruber.
I love it.
Great plot. I would watch that.
I know. Written down, maybe my favorite title there's ever been is
They
McGruber.
should make that. McGruber needs a sequel. It's so good.
Oh my god, it's such a funny movie.
It's so funny.
Speaking of great sex scenes, I mean, I guess we're not speaking of those, but you guys were talking about the sex scene in Midsummer, which is so disturbing.
Yeah.
I thought it was erotic.
It is pretty hot. I mean, with the part where the lady's shoving his butt, I was like, I could get into that.
Shoving his butt. I'm just here because I like acting, but I don't know if I could ever take it seriously enough to rehearse that.
Right. How did they do that without laughing?
I know. How you could possibly be there and Ari... It's like Ari Aster would make them rehearse it just to be mean to them. Okay, good before and afters. Good before and afters, everybody.
So fun.
All right, this next thing we're going to play is called Build the Perfect Movie. And so I'll explain it once our little theme song ends.
Build a perfect movie.
So this one you will be competing against each other.
No.
This is Build the Perfect Movie. You must combine 2 movies from the category I give you to build a perfect movie, which means as close to 100% on Rotten Tomatoes as possible without going over. Price is Right rules apply.
Oh,
So
shoot. This is hard.
2 Rotten Tomatoes put together as close to 100 as possible without going over. So, for instance, it's like a perfect Robin Williams movie. Happy Feet is a 76%. RV is a 24%. That would be 100% combined, a perfect movie.
My God.
Okay, but you're going to give us topics to do
I'll
that
give
too?
you the topics, and you'll alternate.
Okay, cool.
All right, so your first topic, you're going to try and build the perfect 90s movie. The perfect 90s movie. And so, Tom, you'll pick your movie first.
Okay.
And then Sarah will pick, and then we will
And then
review the scores.
we're trying to get closest to 100 or closest to 100 together.
Together. You're competing against each other, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll pick your first movie. Let's say you picked The Rock. It's at a 60%. You would try and then pick a 40% after that.
Okay.
I see. All right, I'm going to go with Hook.
Hook. Which I've never seen before.
You've never seen Hook?
I've never seen
Hook
Hook.
is so good.
People know. All right, Sarah,
Clueless,
your
Rebecca.
first movie?
Clueless.
Clueless. All right, let's review the scores. Tom, Hook is a 28% on Rotten
It
Tomatoes.
was low.
I would expect it to be higher than that. I liked
No.
that movie.
Yeah.
It was low.
And Clueless, Sarah is a 79%. A 79%. So, Tom, you'll pick first. You're going to be looking for a 72%, as close to. And then, Sarah, you're going to be looking for a 21.
Oh,
I'm going to say Dumb and Dumber. I think that one's high for a comedy. I could be wrong.
All right. Sarah, Clueless, 79%.
I did this wrong. I should have picked a worse movie because now I'm going to go over. It's hard to think of the terrible ones. Rotten Tomatoes is critics, right? Is it or is it
It's critics.
people?
There is a people score, but we go off the
Okay.
critics one.
Troll 2.
Troll 2.
Oh, man, that's a good one.
Is that Trolls Take New York? Okay. Okay, here we go. Hook, 28% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let me get the Dumb and Dumber one pulled back up. Dumb and Dumber, 67% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's a 95. That's
Oh
a
my
95%.
That's crazy.
All right, Clueless, 79%. Troll 2, 6%. 6%. It's a good score. That's a good
Pretty
score.
good.
And 95 is
Wow, I
crazy. 95 is crazy.
should have given.
Has anybody ever nailed it?
We've never got 100. We got a few 99s. Shane Torres is surprisingly good at the game. And
Surprisingly.
yeah, I mean, like, he always gets like he got like a 93 to 100, 6 or 7 categories in a row. But then so you're gonna go. We're gonna do one more, and then against each other, and then you guys are gonna team up and take on the chat in our third one.
Ooh, love it.
So our next category is you're going to try and build the perfect movie that was a part of a franchise in any way. So it can be the first part, the second part, the eighth part, any part of any franchise.
Okay.
Tom, you're our winner. You'll pick first.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. 'Cause I don't want to go with one that's high. Ooh, I'm gonna go with House Party 2.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. Oh shoot. Any franchise, anything that has a sequel, essentially, right?
Yeah, basically, I would anything that has a more than one of it.
Okay. What was that fucking movie? Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Was there a sequel to Roger Rabbit, and was that in the 80s or the... Oh, wait, we don't care. It
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore. Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2 is set to come out in 2022.
What? I have a feeling they're going to be pushing that one back.
Okay, no. So let me think something
Doesn't feel like the priority right now.
I don't know where
what? No, I don't want that one.
Someone's saying that Roger Rabbit, there was a sequel that was a comic.
Yeah, no. Let me just change it to. Why am I having trouble figuring out movies with sequels?
It's hard on the spot.
It's really crazy, but then if you start to name any, you can come up with that. It's I
mean, to name even any movie is difficult. Let's see.
No, people can't do it.
Parenthood, right? Didn't that have a? No, Father of the Bride had a sequel.
Yeah, it did.
Father of the Bride 1.
You want to do Father of the Bride 1?
It's going to be too high again. Shit.
All right, here we go. House Party 2. No tagline, surprisingly. Is 21%.
Oh, that's higher than I thought it would be. Oh, 21%. No.
All right, Father of the Bride, 70%.
Damn it.
So kind of opposite ends here. Opposite ends. Tom, you're going to go first again. You're looking for 79. Sarah, brainstorm on a 30.
For 79. Okay. It's going to be a sequel. You know what? I'm going to go with Anchorman, the first one. The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
All right.
No, that one's probably super. I bet that's like a 55 or something like that. They hate comedies on Rotten Tomatoes.
All right. We have Father of the Bride, 70%. Looking for a 30.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 2.
Ooh.
Probably going too low again, but...
All right,
that one might be high.
Is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 2 The Bogus Journey? Is that right?
The Bogus Journey. Yes.
I
one of those.
I did get Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey with a pizza one time. I don't want to telegraph what I think its Rotten Tomatoes score is going to be, but it came with one Pizza Hut pizza.
I got family values the same way.
All right, here we go, Tom.
They come with McDonald's.
Yeah, but that's at least a value meal.
Giving away movies? That was such a weird time.
It was so. I remember one time I got a pizza. I got a basketball with a pizza, and the commercial was them saying, "You can't play basketball after you eat a whole pizza." And I was like,
I don't think that's true. The weirdest one I got from, I think also from Pizza Hut, is it was in the weird time, like, of Napster. It was like that era, right before streaming was like easy and or like where you could download things easily. Yeah. And Pizza Hut gave you a burnable CD, and then you could download music off of the Pizza Hut website. And it was the weirdest fucking thing. And their library was so small. Oh. It was it barely worked. It was very bad, but man, was I checking for it.
That's so funny. They're just like, we stole some music and we'll let you steal it from us if you buy a pizza.
They go, this is the future. Here's how we're gonna save the record industry. So Pizza Hut's gonna sell you music.
You know what's cooler than a million pizzas? A billion pizzas. That's Sean Parker telling you how to get pizza size there. All right.
Right.
Here we go. House Party 2, 21%. Anchorman, 66%. That's at 87%. That's a pretty good movie, Tom. Pretty good movie. Father of the Bride, 70. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, 54%.
Oh!
I knew it.
It's over.
54%.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm
that
surprised.
Was the one where they went back and got all the historical figures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty
Bill and
good.
Ted's are respected. They're supposed to release. They're working on a third Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Be exciting.
I mean, it looks like Keanu Reeves is so happy to be doing it, which just makes me feel like it
I
might
love
be good.
him.
He's posting everywhere where he's like, look at this. This is so fun. I'm excited to make this movie.
Yeah. Well, I'm betting they're going to change this, especially now. But John Wick 4 and Matrix 4 were supposed to come out on the same weekend too. So he's been busy as hell.
Yeah.
I love Keanu Reeves.
I love him.
I mean, it's impossible to dislike him. Okay, here we go. This is now going to be the two of you teaming up against the chat, all right? The two of you are going to team up against the chat, and we're going to do, we've done this once before, you're going to have to build the perfect sports movie, and it can have any reference to sports. It's very loose. Do you know what I mean? The perfect movie having to do with sports, you're looking to do 110% without going over because it's sports and your coach wants you to give 110%. So the chat throws out theirs, and I'll pick whichever one it seems like they come to a consensus to. And then anything to do with sports, they're saying the room. That's really funny. And then you guys sort of decide what you want your first one to be.
Wait, we decide what's that?
So you two will decide. You're teamed up on what you want your first movie to be.
So I am thinking, I know one that is probably got a good score on Rotten Tomatoes is probably like Hoosiers or Breaking Away. And I feel like maybe a low one probably is like Coach Carter or like what's that? Yeah, Dodge. I don't know if Dodgeball. It probably is low. I bet Dodgeball is like a 45 or something like that.
Or what? Wait, what's that movie with Will Ferrell and it's sports?
Semi-Pro. That one
Semi-Pro
sucks.
is
That
dog
one's gonna
shit.
be. Yeah, I wanted to love that too. That was in the peak of like I was telling my friends, I was like, I'm telling you, Will Ferrell's in it. It's gonna be a home run. No matter what, we're gonna have a good time. I hated that movie. I watched
not
it.
good.
I couldn't believe that it was bad.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with Spider-Man 3 where I went 2 or 3 times. I was like, I just couldn't believe that it was. I have to be wrong.
I am wrong. All right, here we go. So you guys want semi-pro?
I think semi-pro is a good
Let's start
pick.
with that. Yeah.
All right, and then the chat is going with also Kicking and Screaming, another Will Ferrell sports movie.
I think that movie's better than semi-pro.
It is, yeah.
It's much more heartwarming. It's fun.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Semi-pro, 22%.
Damn.
22%. Kicking and Screaming, 41%. 41%.
Wow.
So chat, you need to get up to 59, and then you guys, what were we at, 22? So we're looking for a 78. All right, let's brainstorm.
Yeah, I think maybe Hoosiers. Let me think. That might be too high.
Yeah.
Maybe Space Jam. That might be up there. Do you think that would be too high? I don't know.
Too high?
It's a great film. Bugs Bunny, get me at his finest. Back when he was hot.
Jerry Maguire.
Ooh, that one's good, but that one might be too high. That one might be. Wait, we need. What was the number you said, Kyle?
You guys are at 22, so you need 78.
Yeah, that might be.
No, we need 88, right?
Because 110.
Oh, 110. You're right. You're so right. You're
Fuck
at
that.
110. You need an
Jerry
88.
Maguire or
Let's do Jerry Maguire.
Chat, you need
Jerry
a
Maguire.
69. Chat, you need a 69. I couldn't believe I didn't jump on the opportunity to tell the chat they need a 69. But here we are. We missed it all.
I think Jerry Maguire's
110%. Blades of Glory is all in here. Blades of Glory.
You guys are crazy. Blades of Glory is way too low. They're gonna have like a 70.
All right. You guys want to go with Jerry Maguire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna let them. What do you guys need to get to? Sorry, I forgot.
They gotta get to 69. We gotta get to 89.
All right.
88.
88.
Blades of Glory. Is it Blades of Glory? I'm giving them a few more seconds because I know there's lag. Or Mighty Ducks. That's your vote, chat. choose Blades of Glory. They're all just saying 69. They're not. They're all just typing 69
yeah,
in.
69
making a
fools.
choice. All right, Mighty Ducks it is. It looks like
Mighty Ducks is a good one.
They're going all Mighty Ducks in here.
I bet it is. I bet Mighty Ducks is it.
All right, y'all are Ducks.
I love that movie too.
All right, here we go. So let's I just gotta pull these up here. All right, semi-pro. Semi-pro?
Semi-pro? I don't know.
Semi-pro?
Semi-pro makes it sound like
Semi-pro sounds like a medication.
It really does. Side effects include making the same movie 30 times. 22%. Jerry Maguire, 83%.
Yeah!
That's 105. That's great. What a sports score. Kicking and Screaming, 41%. Mighty Ducks, 23%.
What? Oh my God! I'm sorry, guys. Can you check Blades of Glory too?
They looked it up at 70. It's so much higher. If they'd done Blades of Glory, they would have still lost by a couple, but they would have been just over. That's crazy. Blades of Glory is 70% and Mighty Ducks is 23%.
Blades of Glory is 70?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
I love that movie. Jenna Fisher's very hot in that movie. I hesitated because I realized what I was about to say.
It was like her first movie after The Office.
Yeah.
And then they just sort of made her kind of just hot Pam. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was like literally nothing to do. I
Not
can't
like
believe
that
Chad.
disgusting
I can't believe
Office Pam.
Chad, I can't believe you guys.
That was,
they killed it
so
yesterday.
wait, we got 105?
You guys were at 105. That's amazing. Wow. Chat goes down. They are proud that they had the 69% left, though. They're still proud of that. All right, here we go. This is a quick game. I don't know if we've played this game in a really long time, but it's called Is This a Quote from a Review of the Movie Venom or a Review of the Movie Mulholland Drive?
Wait, say it again.
Is this a quote from a review of Venom or a review of Mulholland Drive?
Okay.
All right, here we go. So how this game works is I'm going to tell you a quote from a famous reviewer's review, and you guys have to tell me if you think it's from Mulholland Drive review or if it's from a review of the movie Venom. We have a really, really pleasant music for this one. I wish you guys could hear it.
Man,
All right, here we go. First review quote: a narrative nightmare in which every scene feels rushed, and yet it is a wickedly watchable experience.
Ooh.
Venom.
I'm going to go Mulholland Drive.
It is Venom. It's
wow.
Venom.
Mulholland Drive is not rushed.
Yeah, that's true. But
That
it's
was a giveaway.
so wicked, though.
All right, here we go. Every scene groans with oppressive dread and glitters with black humor.
That's
Mulholland.
Mulholland Drive.
That is Mulholland Drive. Drive. All right, here we go. It's a big mess, but not in a controlled sense.
Venom. Or my sex life. Got him.
It's fun because you froze for a second, you lagged, so it went or my, and then you were really close out of nowhere.
God, that one's hard. I think Venom.
That is Mulholland Drive.
Ooh.
Wow.
A surprisingly generic, listless film filled with painfully tin-eared dialogue.
I'm going to go Venom again.
It's weird because Mulholland Drive has that weird, uncanny, like, basic dialogue that's creepily generic.
Sure.
So I'm going to go Venom, though.
That is Venom.
It's been so long since I've seen Mulholland Drive, I don't really remember it that well. I just remember being very sexy. But I really liked
Did you guys see Jenna Fisher in Mulholland Drive? She was so... All right, last one. The story is so complicated that you need a background briefing if you don't already possess a PhD in the creator's past materials.
That's gotta be
Mulholland Drive.
That is a Venom review.
What? That's crazy.
Honestly, I could not tell you one thing about Venom. I don't even know what it's about. Is it a superhero?
It's about bad. Yeah, but it's who plays Venom?
Oh, it's a famous guy. Who? Yeah.
Is it the dude from
Why can't I remember his name?
Mad Max Fury Road?
Yes, it is. I just can't remember his name.
What's that guy's name? Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy.
There
That's
it is.
right.
I didn't see it.
Bane. Yeah, it's Tom Hardy, and I haven't seen it either. But that last review I saw somewhere online, and that's what prompted this whole game, was because that last review I read it, and I was like, this sounds like a review of Mulholland Drive. All right, here we go. We got a new game we're going to play with you guys, and then we're wrapping up with both of you. Thanks for spending your 10 to 11 in the morning with us here.
I love it.
Everyone, we're going to transition real quick. So we'll be right back with them. I want to just set up this scene. So how this game works, and everyone can still hear, I'm going to explain it to them, is the two of you are going to be in front of something. This game is called Where in the World Did Kyle Just Put the Two of Us in Front of? And so you're going to be in front of something, and you have to ask yes or no questions to try and find out what thing you're in front of. And you have 2 minutes. It can be anything, anywhere in the world. I know it's very vague.
So this is not movie related anymore.
I mean, it could be. But it's not it's not a never seen it game. This is a game specifically for this, and so it's called Where in the World Did Kyle Put Us in Front of? And you have 2 of them, and I'm pulling up so the chat can see where you're at, and you guys. Someone's calling it Kyle San Diego. That's fun. Yeah, obviously don't have the stream pulled up, or you'll see.
Yeah,
I just put it. All right, so this is, you have 2 minutes to ask yes or no questions. You can alternate to find out where you're at whenever you guys are ready.
Okay. Ready, Sarah?
Yep.
All right, you kick us off.
Is it a 7 wonder of the world?
It is not one of the 7 wonders of the world.
So it can be just an object, or is it a place? It has to be a place.
You're at a place.
I'm at a place. Okay, we're at a place.
Is it in Europe?
No.
Is it in the United States of America?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Is it somewhere that is currently closed?
I would, because of coronavirus, I would imagine this place is closed unless, I don't know for sure.
Okay. Is you asked one time.
Is it water related?
Is it water related?
Water related?
It's such
I'm struggling here.
I'm just getting roasted for a typo in the picture. It is very, very loosely water related, but I would say instinctually no. No, it's not.
Okay.
Is it a store?
It's a store, yeah.
Okay. Is it...
That's a good question. That got you close.
Okay, so if he's not sure it's open, it's probably closed, but he's not sure. So it's not like a Home Depot.
Not a Home Depot.
Is it in a mall?
It's not in. This one is not in a mall.
Is it a clothing store?
It's not a clothing store.
Is it Dick's Sporting Goods?
It's not a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Is it like one of those places that sells like weird sodas, like Rocket Soda or whatever?
I do think they sell weird sodas there, but it's not their business.
Oh, wait, no, but it's not in a mall.
No, it's not in a mall.
Is it World Market?
It is not World Market.
They sell weird sodas.
I bet if you find out where you're at, you'll know where you are.
Yeah, is it a store that's in LA?
It's not in LA.
Not in LA. It has weird sodas potentially, but it's not their main business.
Someone who lives by there says it's very close to a World Market. And I guess it could be in an out. Is it? Someone's saying it is in a. It's not. It doesn't. Based on the picture, it doesn't look like it's in a mall, but it could be part of like an outdoor shopping center. What's up?
Is it a Hot Topic?
It's not a Hot Topic.
The Hot Topics are usually in a mall.
That's why I was confused.
Could you imagine a standalone brick and mortar Hot Topic? How scary that would be. It's in an old Pizza Hut.
Is it a Costco?
It's not a Costco.
We already established it's not a restaurant.
It's not a restaurant. They serve food.
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese.
Not a Chuck E. Cheese. Jesus Christ! But don't say that excited. That's not an audio clip you want out there.
Ooh.
Serve food.
Serve food, but it's not a restaurant. They have weird. So, is it a movie theater?
Not a movie theater.
But it's not a restaurant.
Not a restaurant.
So like, it's like a takeout place, like a Pizza Hut.
Not a Pizza Hut. I think if you find out where you are at, you'll get it in one guess.
Oh, you mean like geographically?
Yeah.
Is it in New York City?
No.
Wait,
Is it
no,
Missouri?
It's not in Missouri.
Chicago?
Not in Chicago.
Is this like city thing important? Is that what you meant?
It's very associated with the city.
Ooh.
Seattle?
You're in Seattle.
SeaWorld?
Seattle, the fish market.
You're not at the fish market. I mean, you might be there. I don't know where this
Starbucks?
is. You're at Starbucks. You're at the original
Yes.
Starbucks.
God damn it.
Oh, you're at the OG
I kept thinking
Starbucks.
Starbucks, and I thought, no.
Oh, that's so good.
See, you gotta trust your
Weird
instincts.
sodas. The weird sodas threw me off because I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But like the Izzy or whatever, but that's
Yeah.
I meant like ranch flavored soda.
Right. All right, we got one more for you guys. One more in you?
Yeah.
All right, let me pull this up for everybody. All right, you have 2 minutes to find out where you're at. And you are somewhere in the world. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, are we in the North American continent?
No.
Are we in the actual world, like the universe that we live in?
You are in the universe we live in, but the reason you would be there is not in the universe we live in.
Are we at 7 3/4 platform?
No, but you're like kind of in the vein of finding where you need to go. That's so funny. Like that is such a good question, and you, if you picked something else, would have guessed it.
Oh shit! Well, then what else could it be?
Try and find out
Some
where
sort
you're
of-
at.
Are we in Europe?
No.
Damn it. Are we in? I'm assuming it's not Harry Potter related.
It's not Harry Potter
Based-
related.
Shit,
Asia?
okay.
Not in Asia.
The
Answer North Pole.
Sure.
Not the North Pole.
South Pole.
Not the South Pole.
All right. We're not in the continent. Are we? We are in our universe. Not in Europe. Not in Asia.
Australia?
Antarctica.
You are, I believe, part of. Yeah, you're in Australia. You're in the continent of Australia. I think that's an important distinction.
Tasmania.
But not the
Are
country
we-
of Australia.
New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
the Hobbit. The where the hobbits live.
You are. You're at the Lord of the
The
Rings
Shire.
walking tour in
The
the
Shire?
Shire in New Zealand.
Oh, hell yeah. Well done. I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna ask if it was New Zealand, and then I got really scared all of a sudden that New Zealand wasn't part of Australia.
I don't. I mean, I'm
I know
just
it
going
is.
off confidence there. I think that's why it's the continent of Australia contains it.
I think right.
Well, hey, thanks for coming on. We got to stick with this one so we can see. Well, thank you guys for coming on. Sarah, thanks for
Thanks for
chatting
having
with us here this morning. Tom, thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much, guys.
Tell everyone
Thank you,
who's
guys.
watching if you got stuff to check out and that sort of thing going on.
You want to go
Uh,
first?
Yeah, you can follow me on Sara Schaefer 1 and pre-order my book. It's called Grand. The link is in all my stuff.
Great. And Tom?
Check out my half hour on Comedy Central's website, and I'm also starting a podcast with them called Stand Up with Tom Thakkar. And check out Stand By Your Band with me and Tommy McNamara, and Twitter and Instagram, Tom Thakkar.
Well, I'm sorry I muted your mic a minute ago, but that's Tom Thakkar, everybody. Thank you both. The Skype call will be hanging up now, but I appreciate you. Bye,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.
What is? Yeah, I didn't know how to describe what. It's not on a continent at all. I really didn't know that. It's part of the region of Oceania. Oceania. All I think about is Lost when you type that. Also known as the New Zealand continent, it is almost entirely submerged mass of continental crust that subsided after breaking away. Well, who would have thought that would come up? I wasn't taught about that continent in school. I got public school didn't really cover stuff like that. We don't really cover continents that aren't exciting to say or part of the song. That's really all the continents. That is insane. I did not know that. I didn't know that at all. Let me check in with our next guest here. What do you, as an educator, who cares? I didn't know that. Well, everybody, appreciate you. We're still hanging out. We got another 50 minutes, and we got 2 more guests to come out here with. We got some more Kyle game. We got Andy coming up. If you guys are watching, you can go follow the page up here, and you can subscribe. I think follow might be by subscribe as well. If I've been pointing to the wrong spot. You can subscribe to the show as well, and if you have Amazon Prime, I think a lot of people do, you can subscribe to the show using that, and it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps the show out, and you can do that. Thank you for following the show. Follow it for free right up there, and if you subscribe, you guys see I made that little star in the bubble. Is that not right? Logo? I don't know. Made a little star in a bubble, and I made a couple more sleeping. But I can't. But subscribe. I made a couple more of these. So you can get. Well, one is my dad, in the Space Jam jersey. The other one is as Charmander shooting fire out of my mouth, and then you also get the swimming one. The swimming one's the only one that's approved. I guess they all have to get approved. That's the swimming one, but they'll be there. And that little star right there is for the people who subscribe to the show. But Prime, you can subscribe for free. Otherwise, it's only $5. You can do that, and you're gonna get a bunch. Everyone can follow the show. What's up, Dolov? I mean, I can't imagine that being a different Dolov. Look at that. I got a little bandana on in that. This is crazy. Thank you guys. Thanks for subscribing if you do. Thanks for following if you do that. I appreciate it. I think the subscription is like $2 or $3. We can do that, and if you have Amazon, it doesn't cost you anything. But yeah. All right. What are we doing? What's everyone doing? We're hanging out. We're gonna take a break, and we're gonna get Andy in. Thank you very much. Look at that. Thanks, Weeb Electronic Spelling, I think is what that is. I appreciate you guys tuning in every day. I want to talk about, maybe before I get Andy in here, I'm thinking about we're switching the show to Alex. Weeby Spelling, though. Thank you, Alex. What would you guys think about doing a spelling bee? You guys think it'd be feasible to do a spelling bee? Oh, thank you, Shadow Wanathan. God, everyone's got cool names. Someone subscribed earlier, and I couldn't say it out loud. It was like Deepak. Are they still in here? Oh, Deep State Pak Chopra. God, that's so funny. Deep State Pak Chopra is hilarious. We be spelling in here is runs spelling bees. It's actually how I met Andy. Alex. I just think it'd be fun to do a spelling bee with people watching. The problem is one is cheating. Deep State Pak Chopra, what a good name. One, cheating is a problem. And then you see how the when multiple people are Skyping and it lag, so that would be a problem. And we got to figure it out. Thanks, JDSH11. I appreciate it. Look, I made that whole GIF. Yeah, of course, my sister, who won a spelling bee, wants to do the spelling bee. I don't know what the hype train is. I don't know how to make the hype train. Does anyone know how to do this thing? I really don't know how. It sent me this one hype train here. But yeah, appreciate if you. So we'll talk about trying to figure out a way to do a spelling bee, I think, and maybe spelling of fictional stuff. That's fun. I always like. Yeah, we'll think of that. We got Alex who organizes the spelling bees. Those Andy and I help with a big Discord call and comedians. Yeah, it's really fun. I think we'll figure out something with it. But I think that'd be a fun thing to do. I spelled original wrong on this today. I was typing on my phone. Okay. Typing fast, and then I didn't know how to put. I wanted to put the oldest and then the original because it told me both, and I went back and forth. That's why I do the. That's why I'm the judge of spelling bee, so I don't have to worry about spelling. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's see if we can get Andy to. For a little while. Hello.
Hi.
Where you at, man? How's life?
Oh, you know, I'm fucking still in my Laker outfits. Representing Kobe today, baby. Representing Kobe today.
Oh, everybody say hi to Andy. Say hi to Andy. There we go. Spelling bee where they have to match your best guess. We're talking about trying to get like a big spelling bee with everybody going somehow on one of these. I think that would be fun.
I'm fucking in, dude.
Yeah.
How's the show been today?
It's been pretty good. We played some games with Sarah and Tom. They were super funny. I spelled the word original wrong, and people have been roasting me nonstop. I spelled it wrong, and then I was like, "You want to do a spelling bee?" And people were like, "Kyle can't even spell."
And then, of course, the only word that is most important is original for you.
I know. It's so crazy.
Yo, get this fucking puppy, dog.
Oh, well, go. Give me a second. I'll go see if she's awake, but she might not be awake.
Wake that fucking puppy up. Let's get this shit,
I
dog.
think she'll be awake at the end. She'll be awake at the end. That's when we can do it.
It's Tuesday, homie. We gotta feel good about this shit.
All right, I'm checking in to see if the puppy's awake. Thanks, Summer Boy Mitch. Okay, some of the names come off a little weird, but look at that. People are subscribing to the show. I appreciate it. My mom has now joined the chat to ask for the dog. We're really doing it out here.
You look happier since you got the dog.
She's sleeping. Dog's asleep. Sorry. If she wakes up. I'm not happier. I just got better lighting, I think.
Your skin's glowing?
No, it's literally just a light is right there. Also, it's Wednesday. I think you said Tuesday the whole time. Everyone is just now catching up.
Sorry,
how you spending your time? What's going on?
Dude, I'm making videos. You taught me how to do iMovie. I did that I'm So Excited video.
Yeah, that was fun.
And now I'm making one for quarantine, but let it be.
Oh, yeah, that was really fun. I'm excited to see how that turns out.
Now I'm just smoking weed, drinking too much coffee. I'm making cameos for people, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like my new life right now, quarantine life. It's crazy,
What's your Cameo? Do you have a link to it, or do you just go on there and search you?
Cameo.com/Andy Frasco. I'm basically just like naked, dancing, doing motivational, you're a fucking badass. Fucking, yeah.
That's good. Now is the time to get stuff like that.
You know, I think people need optimism. Yeah. And man, is it too early to smoke weed right now?
It's 12:15, and no, you don't have anything to do ever again.
I know, you're right. What's this shit gonna last? Because I love this.
Yeah. Well,
are you getting with quarantine yet? Or are you nervous still?
I mean, I'm a little nervous because I don't know how long what the sustainability of what I'm doing is with this.
It's gonna be huge.
But I think it's fun. What we were talking about yesterday a little bit is how people feel guilty for enjoying anything about it, and you got to let yourself be happy however you can, I guess, with all this happening. You know, being happy about being able to take some time to breathe, it doesn't mean you're negating the seriousness of things happening.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna live in this fucking anxiety-ridden fear that we're just all gonna die, or are we gonna like see the shittiness in it and fucking try to make it the best we can, you know?
Yeah. It is someone said they're nervous because they have seasonal allergies. Yeah, it's a weird time to sneeze in public, I'll say for sure.
Yo, I've been quarantining, but like sometimes like I see like one of my friends like every other day, and like that I've already been like 2 weeks with, and every time I want to cough, I'm like I hold it in and I look like constipated.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the donation, Aldrin. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's Stuck Here the puppy is just so rowdy all the time. Oh, it's a cat. But just kind of hanging out. What are you watching? Anything? Are you watching? Did we talk about Tiger King? Are you watching this?
Everyone's been talking about it. Should I get into it?
I am 1.5 episodes in, and absolutely, it is the next level craziest thing. Sometimes people are like, "This is so insane." You have to, and then you watch it, and it's just kind of like about a guy, and it's just weird to stare at anyone for 8 hours. But no, this guy is insane. It's wild. Very wild.
I've been trying to watch less porn. Like I watched too much porn the first week, and like my fucking dick is like Freddy Cougar.
Yeah, I mean, it's not haunting you in your dreams. I mean, it's not. This is the opposite of that. This would be the complete opposite. It's about a guy who runs a tiger zoo in Oklahoma, and apparently, I'm only an episode and a half in, but they tell you there's a woman who wants to shut him down. You know, like she runs like a sanctuary, and then he like took out a hit to try and get her killed, and then you just meet these characters that feels like if Best in Show was on crack.
And is it real or is it fake?
It's real, and the guy's in jail now, the Tiger King.
Shut the Tiger King's in jail.
And you just see it, and then you don't know how any of it plays out. But I don't like anyone. There's no one in the show that I like. The woman who runs the Tiger Sanctuary, I think she just seems to be running a sad zoo under the name Sanctuary. It's all very weird. It's all very wild.
I can't wait to watch it. Oh, you're getting me excited. I was like trying to like stop watching TV for a second so I could like just like if I stay creative, then I feel like my anxiety level kind of lowers.
Yeah.
I think you should stop the show. You should always do the show.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're going to do is this will probably stay Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we'll do a podcast on Thursday. And then on Fridays, we're just going to play games with the chat all day. That seems like what it's going to turn into. I got something called a hype choo-choo hype train. I'm sharing it. There it goes. So that feels like what we're going to do, right? Does that feel all right to the chat? If the 3 days a week we do this, it's easier for me to book. And then Thursday we do a Never Seen It, and then Friday it's all straight up games for an hour and a half or whatever with everyone in the chat.
I love that idea.
I think it's fun. I'm trying to figure out how to get video games. Thanks for subscribing, everyone. Are you still sleeping normal hours, or what do you?
No, man, I'm staying up to like 5 a.m. now. It's crazy. What about you?
Crazy. Yeah, I'm kind of falling asleep pretty early. I get up and work on this because it's 10 o'clock out here when it starts, so I'm usually getting up at like 7:30 or 8 and working on it. But it feels all right to have my things done for the day, and it's noon.
Is your girlfriend quarantining with you?
Yeah, she's with the puppy.
You guys, hold on. So, how's like having sex with a puppy there?
Okay, well, we'll do. Oh, we've lost Andy. His feed just cut out. No, but I've been really trying to keep a regular schedule of some sort because I can spiral. You know what I mean? If I don't have I picked this up like day one. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like the first day that I knew I might be stuck somewhere, at least and I just started doing it right away because I was like, if I don't have anything regular, I will get absolutely. I will stare at a wall. It's not like I'll like write my great movie or something. I'll just stare at a wall.
Well, that's why I always check in on you because you're too talented to fucking be in a rut.
Yeah. Oh, hey, thanks, man.
You're the best, dude. I don't want you to feel fucking bad. You're so talented to feel bad.
Thanks, man. We got a few new games I want to play. If you want to get into some of these,
bring it the fuck on.
I'm gonna see if we got Shane Torres who was talking about dropping in. Shane's a very funny comedian. The two of you will play the games with each other in here. Not new to you guys, chat. New to Andy. You guys have seen all the games. Everyone's like, new games? I'm like, it's the same ones that you guys have seen the whole time. All right, let me go ahead and get this pulled up.
Yesterday.
It was so fun with Sean. Sean.
He's good, man. He's good.
Yeah. All right. I mean, he's so good. His music's incredible. He's out like picking weed and doing stuff.
Oh, did he do it from the grow up last night?
Yeah, from the grow up. All right, Shane's gonna call in. Everyone watching, I'm gonna put up our "Be Right Back" sign, but you'll still be able to hear us talking while Shane walks in. I'm just gonna get the game set up.
Isn't it funny how drugs are still open?
I mean, I don't know if what's gonna happen out here. Like, I don't know if they're gonna still.
Denver, it's like they try to shut down the weed shops, and then an hour later, the mayor's like, "Never mind, try it." I swear to God, dude, it was that and alcohol. They're like, we're shutting down liquor, we're shutting down weed, and all of a sudden, an hour later, we get a text message on our phones like, actually, medical marijuana and alcohol is rocking.
All right, Shane should be in here. Shane should be getting in here in a second, maybe. I don't know if you guys have known each other, Shane and Andy. I'm not sure.
What up, Shane? Oh, where's he at?
I don't know. I think it's just joining in. It's just joining in. Maybe. I can't hear you, Shane. It's calling.
You know who I love?
What's
the
up?
guy who was on Never Seen It live show. He played piano. He was on the show.
Tommy? Oh yeah, Tommy's the best.
Oh my god,
He's the
I
best.
fucking love that guy.
Yeah,
I didn't know how good of a piano player he was.
he's
dude.
incredible. He's so good, and he's so good at like the on the spot thing. It's really really fun to watch. We'll see if Shane will make it. Not on this call. Shane's here.
Yeah.
Shane's here.
Yo, Shane.
What up?
What up, dog?
All right, everyone. Get
Not much.
Shane
How are you,
in.
man?
Doing good, bro.
Cool. Oh my
Yo, I
goodness.
damn, that beard, dog. That's a quarantine beard, homie.
This is
That
how I looked
thrown out
well
the-
before. This is well weeks ahead of. Yeah, I was ahead of the trend.
Dude, you're hip before hip was hip, dog.
All right.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, guys. So we got a game we're gonna play on here that is called "Where in the World Did Kyle Put Me in Front of?" People saying hi. Everyone say hi to Shane. He's in here. So we got to. What happens is I'm gonna put you guys somewhere. It's just you won't be able to see it. It's behind you in the game on the stream, and you have 2 minutes to ask yes or no questions to find out where you're at. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck on.
All right, so here's your first place. I'm gonna put it up now. Is it really not gonna show up? I'm putting so much work into this thing. There we go. All right, so there's your first place. You can't see it. You got 2 minutes to ask yes or no questions to find out where you're at. We'll turn off the echo here. They call it the daily Kyle echo because every time I add someone, I literally forget to turn. Andy, you have like such a picturesque setting right here, wherever you're at.
Yo, I'm in backyard of my house, dude. It was fuck up.
Yeah. Shane, also very picturesque. Oh, no. We weren't playing the game yet. I was just telling you it looks nice where you are actually sitting. Okay. So you guys take turns asking the yes or no questions. And then whenever you're ready. You can't hear them? We can't. They're saying they can't hear you for some.
Am I in North America?
How does this? Can you guys hear them now?
Can you hear us now?
I don't know why it cut out.
Can you hear me?
And the echo's back. I don't really know what's happening. Because it's for some reason not playing anything. No, I don't think that's what it is. It's just something with the Skype audio coming in. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna call you both right back, okay? I don't know what's going on. It was set up the same way that it was with Sarah and Tom. Just for whatever reason, they weren't getting any audio from them. Let me try giving them a call. Who knows? I don't know. Not super good with the Skype and stuff. But for some reason it's not. Does it hear music? Can you guys hear music? I got you in here. Will you talk?
Yeah, I'm talking right now.
Okay, I think we got you back.
Daddy.
Now we'll get
Okay.
we'll get Frasco back in here.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It just all sort of cut out on us.
So I just see me.
Yeah. Andy's Skyping back in.
Okay.
And it should just link right back up with us. And then we should be good to go.
How we feeling?
All right, are we back?
Yo.
All right, we're back. So here we go. Everyone can hear you. We're rolling. 2 minutes. Yes or no questions to find out where you are. Whenever you guys are ready, just take turns with the questions so it's easier to hear. But whenever you're ready, Shane, kick us off.
Am I in North America?
You are in North America.
Am I in Iowa?
You are not in Iowa.
Okay.
Am I on the Eastern Seaboard?
You are not on the Eastern Seaboard.
Thank God.
Are we in the mountains?
You are not in the mountains.
Oh,
Am I on the West Coast?
You're not in the West Coast.
Yo, we're in Florida.
You specifically are not in Florida.
Fuck.
Am I in a red state?
Yes.
Am I in a purple state?
No, you're both in the same spot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Red state. Not on the coast. Did I fight? Was my state in the Union?
No, I don't think you were a state yet. If you were, you had similar status to Missouri, which I think was neutral.
Okay.
Are we in New Orleans?
No.
Fuck.
Is my governor a man?
I don't know. It's not relevant.
I mean, I'm narrowing it down, so it is relevant.
I don't know.
Well, just tell me what state it is, and I'll find out if he's a man.
All right, it's Oklahoma.
Yeah, I knew it. Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Are we in Tulsa?
I don't know the city.
We're at the party 2 years ago when Ja Rule showed up and Paul George was staying.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude, that party was epic. I wanted to go to that.
When Paul George said he was never leaving.
Yeah. That's like the ultimate troll thing to do. Fucking Russell Westbrook, that motherfucker, dude. Not going to the Lakers, staying over there, and then leaves. Like, what a pussy.
All right, not going to the Lakers. Calm down with that shit right now.
Hey, you shut your... Who, you a Knicks fan?
No. What am I, an idiot?
What are you?
I'm a Mavs fan.
Okay, that's cool. You got the two. You got the White Towers. I like them.
Yeah, the White Towers.
I thought you said the White Powers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
They do seem like they'd be into hardcore music.
Yeah.
Like hardcore techno, like taking ecstasy at 2 a.m. just together, naked.
Playing hacky sack.
Playing hacky sack. Yeah, can't even take the drugs.
All right, someone told me you're in Wynwood, Oklahoma.
What? We're in where?
Wynwood, Oklahoma.
Where the fuck is Wynwood, Oklahoma?
I think it's in Oklahoma.
Wynwood, Oklahoma. You're at Exotic Joe Exotic's Tiger Cage.
You are at Exotic Joe's Animal Sanctuary.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta see that dog.
All right.
Dude, it's fun. Yeah.
All right. We're doing the next one. You guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are somewhere in the world. You have 2 minutes to guess where you're at whenever you're ready.
Am I in Europe?
Yes.
Am I in Western Europe?
Yes.
Is it Italy?
No.
Okay.
Am I near the Eiffel Tower?
You're not in the country the Eiffel Tower's in.
Okay.
Am I... Fuck. Do I speak English? Is that my country's primary language?
No.
Okay.
Am I in Germany?
No.
Fuck.
Am I in Greece?
No.
Shit.
Do I speak Dutch?
No.
Fuck.
Is my domestic gross GDP below $1 trillion a year?
No.
Do I have any basketball stars in my country?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck. Not Germany, not Italy, not France. Do we speak Spanish?
Yes.
I know.
Am I in Spain?
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
But where?
Are we in Barcelona?
No.
Fuck.
I don't know.
What
Shit.
would you be in Spain for?
Oh, the riding of the bulls. The bull ride.
You're the The riding of the bulls?
I mean, you jump over a bull.
You're at the running of the bulls. You are at the running of the bulls.
Yes. Oh, fuck off now.
All right, we got one more, guys. We got one more.
Alrighty.
Here we
Give it
go.
to me.
Let me just get you guys moved over here real quick. Your faces are in the way. All right, you guys are at the running of the bulls.
What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, you got 2 minutes, one more place to guess where you're at whenever you're ready.
Okay.
You're somewhere in the world at something.
Am I in North America?
You are in North America.
We are.
Yes.
North America. Do I love communism?
I don't think it's relevant to where you're at. Some people where you're at here might. I don't know them all.
Am I in a state that you, Kyle Ayers, have lived in?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Fuck. I've only known
I feel like I know this already.
What is it?
I feel like I'm in Lake Tapawingo, Missouri at Kyle's parents'
You
house.
are not at my parents' house.
Oh no, are you in Northern San Francisco?
No.
Are you in New York? Are we in New York?
No.
Are we in Chicago?
Yes.
Are we at the Apple store that you used to work at?
No.
Fuck.
Oh man. We are in Chicago. Are we at Soldier Field?
No.
What?
Are we at Wrigley Field?
Are we
No.
We're Millennium Park?
No.
We're looking at
Are
that
we at
little green thing.
No.
Is that Boston?
No, that's Chicago. You got 30 seconds to find out what you're doing in Chicago.
I'm eating the popcorn.
No.
Fuck.
We're strike busting Irish.
I'm with Michael. I'm at the Michael Jordan sign.
You're so close to the Michael Jordan thing.
At the United Center?
You're at the United Center. You're at a Bulls game.
Fucking talking about Cooper, motherfucking. Fucking go.
Chicago does have special popcorn. What's it called? Toppies or Topsies or something like that?
I thought it's called like Harry and Clark's or something.
Oh, then maybe we're talking about different stuff. I don't know. Let me pull you guys over into the 3-person one. I mean, everyone, I'm just showing you the behind the scenes. Everyone's seeing all the editing now. I'm just too much moving around of stuff has been happening. So what are you guys working on the rest of the day? What happens now?
I
Garrett's
got
popcorn. Garrett's popcorn. That's right.
Garrett's
well, I just had a call with our manager, Kyle.
Oh, how's that?
It was good.
Yeah.
And then I got a call for a TV show idea that I'm working out again and doing more writing. Just, trying to cook. I'm going to make ginger lemonade, which is very exciting. It's a highlight of my day. I used to go out and fuck, and now I make lemonade.
Yeah. Why don't you do both at the same time?
I want to, but, it's scary out there.
I know.
It was like, can't just go out and touch people anymore for a while.
Doggy style?
There's still contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Can you get corona via like penis and vagina?
Yes. It's just touching. And I don't know if it's like, the assumption is if you're going to fuck somebody, you're going to touch other parts of them too. I don't know how you do it in Denver, but here we take care of the ladies.
Just no touching, just straight penetration.
That's still touching.
When you do that, yeah. And when you do that, you look like you're an LMFAO.
What if you wear your sweatpants, you put a hole in the sweatpants, you just put your dick out, and you have a full sweatpant?
It's still contact.
And that's called an Alabama Valentine's Day.
Oh, I love that.
All right, guys. Well, since we got a few more minutes here, we're gonna play a little bit of Build the Perfect Movie. You guys have both played this game before. Shane is a master of this game. Andy, you remember this game. What you got to do is combine two movies to have their Rotten Tomatoes score get as close to 100% as possible without going over. Does that make sense? Two movies trying to get as close to 100% as possible without going over. The first thing, this is Build the Perfect Movie. The first category you're going to do
Build a perfect movie.
is you have to try and build the perfect movie with any animation involved with it. It can be a full cartoon. It can be any sort of cartoon. It can be anything with any animation. The perfect animated movie.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Well, it's already been made. It's called Land Before Time 2.
Duh.
All right, so we'll get first movie from Shane.
Hold on. What's the category again?
Animated movie, and it can be fully animated or just any bit of animation in it, and then you're good to go.
Okay, I'm gonna go with The Paper Man.
I've never heard of that, but there it is. All right.
Animated movie that was shitty. I'm gonna go.
Get ready.
Can you do the first? Oh, animated. Actually, no. That probably got a lot of views. I don't know too many. What about Transylvania 5?
There's 5?
I don't know.
No, I don't think there is.
However many there are, put the middle one in.
There's 4 Hotel Transylvanias.
Okay, I'm gonna do the third one. Running out of steam.
Okay. All right, Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The Paper Man, the movie we're all familiar with. The Paper Man, 32% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, I liked it so much more than that.
32%.
Damn.
Oh, wait, am I thinking of? Do I have the wrong movie here? When did this cartoon come out, Shane?
It's like, I don't know, it's 5 years ago, 7, 8.
Does it have to do with a frustrated novelist begins to depend less on his imaginary friend, Ryan Reynolds, Jeff Daniels?
No, it's just Paper Man. It's
Here we go, Paper Man. I found it.
Okay.
It's a short film. Let me pull this up. All right, there's no critical tomato meter. Do you want me to go with the audience score, Shane?
Yes.
All right, the audience score for Paper Man is a 92%. 92%.
Oh, you're
That's what.
All right, Andy,
Okay.
Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, hour and 37 minutes long, 62%. 62%.
fuck. That's not a good one.
You're looking for a 38. Shane is looking for an 8. And Shane, you'll go first, high number.
Oh, man. Shit. I am going to say. God damn it. What's that fucking. The troll. The fucking not trolls. You remember that cartoon Gargoyles?
Yeah, it was a TV show, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think they made a movie.
They had a movie
So
called
I'm gonna-
Gargoyles, the movie The Heroes Awaken. I don't think... Oh, wait. No, that's not a cartoon. There's a horror movie. I don't think that movie has a Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, I'll think of something else. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Zootopia, the most recent one.
Zootopia?
Yeah, the most recent one. I think there's a few of them.
There's only one Zootopia.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Thought there were 2 of them. Okay. No, there's 2 of them.
You're thinking of Zootopia?
Zootopia.
Zootopia 2. I don't think it ever came. Did it? I don't think it ever came out. It says they're reportedly releasing it in 2021.
Okay, well then I would like to say, my own animated homeschool bit that Arcade Cloud did.
Oh, that's at a 9%. You're over.
Okay, well, I lost.
Shane, I think you're getting some suggestions in here. Cool World.
Okay.
Some people are saying. Up is probably too high. Space Jam,
Yeah.
Cool World. Those are movies people are sending your way.
I tell you about when I saw Up, my ex-girlfriend. I never watched it. We went to, and then she was like, "We should watch it. I'll download it." And then she fell asleep on my chest while in the first 2 minutes of Up. And then I cried all night, and she asked me what was wrong in the morning. she heard me crying, but didn't want to wake up.
Yeah.
So she waited till the morning.
Damn, that's a psychopath, dog.
Yeah.
God, I miss her.
Chick probably watches you sleep and shit, dog.
I like that.
All right, Shane. Shane, what are we landing on?
We're landing on. Jesus, we're gonna land on the movie. I don't watch kids movies, but I'm gonna say the Angry Birds movie. Yeah, Angry Birds
movie from 2016.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, you're at Hotel Transylvania 3, 62%. We're looking for a 38.
You know what? I'm going to go with that 1995 classic, Bill Bellamy's Bebe's Kids.
Oh, I love that movie.
Fuck, I think it's too high. I love that fucking movie too, but I have bad taste in movies, so maybe it's like a 38.
Where's its Rotten Tomatoes at?
Bebe's.
Yeah.
We don't die, we multiply. I love that shit, man.
All right, here we go. Paperman 2012, 92% audience score. Angry Birds movie, 43%.
That seems so high.
That seems so high. Hotel Transylvania, 62%. Bebe's Kids, 30%. A 92%er.
Way to go, Andy.
I'm fucking good at this game, dog.
So hyped.
3 times, dude. Last time, too. Let's go. Let's keep rocking this shit, dude.
All right. We got another one. Andy, you're going to go first.
Okay.
I like doing this category. This is fun. You have to build the perfect movie that has music involved somehow.
Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna go with no documentaries, right?
It can be a documentary if music's involved.
We're gonna go with the Joaquin Phoenix doc.
It's like
him
I'm not
rapping
there.
and shit.
I'm not there. Or no, was that the Bob Dylan thing? What was that called?
It was, I forgot, but it's probably pretty high.
I'm Still Here.
I'm Still Here. Let's get that.
Okay, I'm Still Here. That's your first one. Shane, any movie with music involved in any way?
I am going to pick the timeless classic Hairspray.
Which one?
The movie Hairspray from 2007. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Hairspray, Shane, 91% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Jesus, really? I thought that I am way off my game.
I'm Still Here, 53. 53. Spin. All right, so Shane, you're looking for 9. A really bad movie where music's involved in. Anyway, it could be so little, it can be big, whatever you want. See you later, Mike. Thanks for watching. And Andy, you're looking for a 47. Mike, we got to maybe have you on tomorrow to do your script. We'll talk about that.
I'm gonna go with The Stoned Age.
The Stoned Age.
I know what movie you're talking about.
It's like a Dazed and Confused ripoff.
Yeah, there's not enough reviews of it. Do you want to take... Okay, here's what you can do. I can do the math of the critics' reviews if you would like, or you can pick a different movie.
I should pick a different movie. I am going to say... I know this is going to be high, but I'm trying to think when I don't want to drag this out too long. I'm trying to think. It's going to be too high. Oh, God damn it. Fuck. I'm going to say Rock of Ages, but I know that's too high. I don't know. I'm just trying to stay as low as I can.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Okay.
I'm going to do I Got the Hookup with Master P.
I Got the Hookup 1 or 2?
2. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to go lower. There's no way the second one was better than the first.
2 might not have... Hold on, let me find its Rotten Tomatoes here. Let's do this, internet. All right, Andy, you're at 53.
Do I need a 47?
I need a 47. There's not enough reviews for I Got the Hookup 2, so you got to go with 1.
Okay.
All right, we're looking for a 47, Andy.
I'm going to go with the Hugh Grant classic, Music and Lyrics.
All right,
You're an interesting guy, Frasco.
I was raised by women, dog. I got that romantic, hopeless romantic bullshit in my head, dog.
Yeah, that's why he chose I'm Still Here, the movie where Joaquin Phoenix pretended to be a rapper.
That's my life, dude. I'm pretending to be a musician.
Here we go. Hairspray, 91%. I Got the Hookup, 17%. We're over. We're over a little bit. Andy, I'm Still Here, 53. Music and Lyrics, 63. 63.
Oh, that's
also
bullshit.
does not qualify. All right, guys, here's what we're doing for our last round. You're going to be competing together against the chat.
Okay.
So let me think. What kind do we want? Chat lost earlier today, but has won basically the rest of the time. We're gonna try and do. I gotta come up with a category. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Perfect comedy. Perfect comedy. So you guys come to a consensus, chat. Perfect comedy. They'll throw some stuff out. First thing I see a few of. But you guys talk about what you think. Because the two of you will pick one together.
Okay, I think you should. Should you go first? Or no, maybe I should go first because I have worse taste than you.
No, you guys will both choose together, both of them.
Okay, cool. What do you think? What do you think we should do?
Oh, man. Comedy?
Yes.
I think we should try and go low.
Okay. What's shitty comedy?
Oh, God. Let's see. Well, Beer for My Horses, the Larry the Cable Guy movie.
I like it. Let's do that one.
All right. Beer for My Horses. And then the chat has decided Holmes and Watson. Let me find Beer for My Horses on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay. Holmes and Watson. Chat. Holmes and Watson. 10%. 10%. 10%.
Cheating.
Beer for My Horses. 0. Qualified amount. 0. Remember this one for the future
chat.
of the game.
In your face, chat. In
0.
your face, chat.
So chat, you need a 90. Chat needs a 90. They're rallying. You guys need a 100, as close to 100 as possible. You need to find the most well-received, critically reviewed comedy possible, and then chat, you're looking for a 90.
Well, fuck. I need your help again, dog. What do you think? Anything?
Cabin in the Woods.
Is that a comedy?
Kinda.
Technically.
Or Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles, 100, you think? What about any Mel Brooks is probably really high.
Yeah.
Spaceballs?
Young Frankenstein.
Oh, Young Frankenstein. Yeah. No. What about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Old one.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's go with Willy Wonka.
All right, they're going with Willy Wonka. Chat, do we have any consensus? Shaun of the Dead. A few Shaun of the Deads. I see a bunch of Shaun of the Deads. All right, chat is going with Shaun of the Dead. All right, Beer from My Horses, 0%. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, 91%. 91%.
All right, it's all right.
Young, and then what was the chat's first movie? Holmes and Watson, 10%. Yeah. Shaun of the Dead, 92%. Over by 2.
We win.
Over by 2.
Suck it, chat. Oh, you know. Quarantine.
You know, if you guys have gone Young Frankenstein, that's a 94, just so you know.
Oh,
chat, twice in a row today. Twice in a row today. That was look at this. The two champs come together and pull out a 0 and a 91. Oh, all right, guys. We're winding down. You're more than welcome to hang out while we wind down if you want to. But now we're just chatting it on out here.
Well, wind it down. Who's the musical guest this week?
We had Sean Eccles on yesterday. We're figuring out the reschedule. Maybe I could talk to you guys about this a little bit too. I'm trying to figure out the scheduling of this thing. I think we might do the show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Thursday, I would do a Never Seen It episode, and then on Friday, just play games. It's just the planning is a little insane every day. My mom is just really asking to see this dog.
Oh, I want to see a picture of your mom. Send me a pic of her.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you send us a picture of your mom.
Just her in it, though. No one else.
Yeah. Just something where she's coy looking.
The puppy's so asleep. The puppy's so sleepy. Mom, I'll just call you. You know, I have your phone number. And then
Yo, send me your mom's phone number, Kyle.
I'll Skype the dog in with you. My mom literally just typed no into the chat. So I think we're gonna switch to Monday. We might still do tomorrow a regular episode, or half regular, half Never Seen It. But then Friday's just gonna be games, and then starting next week, it's gonna be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be the show. Thursday will be a podcast, and Friday will be games. I think that's a good. Chad, are you guys on board for that? I know it's not 5 days of the talk show, but we get to do stuff all 5 days still.
That's good. Variance is good.
I think I want to vary it up. I don't understand how Twitch works and if that's going to affect me or anything, but I just there's just like such a wild amount of planning with this that I think.
Tell Twitch to suck your dick. You can do whatever the fuck you want. This is your show, Kyle.
Oh yeah, no, everyone said it's a good idea.
Also, his mom is in the chat, Andy.
Oh, hey, Miss Ayers.
Yeah, I want to figure out a way to get my dad in here. I think people would have fun with that.
I think so too.
But then we will.
Does he know how to FaceTime? Have you FaceTime with him before?
He's gotten so good at FaceTime since my sister had a kid.
He's in. Let's do it.
Truly, we got to use Skype. That's the thing. A whole nother app, and it's a whole nother situation. Everyone is in the chat asking for the puppy. She's just asleep. I'm sorry. We can't wake her up.
Wake that fucking dog up. You're the master.
No,
just
she's too sleepy.
I'm dead.
But we will be back tomorrow with something going on. If you guys want to, subscribe to the show in the top corner. It helps us out a lot. You can do it for free if you have Amazon. Isn't that great? You got Amazon Prime. You can subscribe for free in the top corner over there. You just click it and link your Amazon. I don't really know how it works, but you can do it there. I wonder if they approved my Charmander emoji. Not yet. We got more stuff coming in. I tried to make they let you make little custom icons. If people subscribe, they can use the custom icons as like a little incentive to do it. And I made one that's me as Charmander shooting fire out of my mouth. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this.
I don't either.
It's hard. Twitch is hard. It's complicated. You can follow the show over there on the other side. That you just click a button, the little heart. Both of them help the show, and I think we're doing all right. Andy, I think I want to get you in here with Tommy and have some piano back and forth. Could be fun.
Get it on. I fucking love Tommy, dude.
So we'll get that scheduled.
Did your mom send you that meme? Like, that's how I tell my mom is hip now, because she sent me that meme of that dude with the big black dick.
No. No,
She
my
just
mom didn't send me
texted
that
me. I'm
meme.
like, oh, Mrs. Ayers, holler at me. I'll send you some stuff. Send to
Thanks,
Kyle.
Extra Hoppy, for subscribing. Thanks everyone who did it today. Andy's getting chastised in the chat for his vulgar language.
That's what I look.
But everyone, stay healthy and stay happy and clean and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you put the little sunglasses on my swimsuit guy, but I appreciate it. Look at us. We're getting relaxed. We're getting out of here. All right. I think we're going to... Andy, you want to DJ one of your own songs for the playout music?
Can I just play any song?
I could. I gotta. You just gotta tell me what it is. It's got to be someone's song who's not gonna sue me.
Fuck it. Go big or go home. Go.
All right, it's Big Something. You want to DJ one Big Something song for the way out?
Yeah. How about we do UFOs?
UFOs. So give him an intro here.
Big Something, live from Quarantine Wednesdays. Song Big Something. UFOs.
Oh look, right at the end, the other emojis got approved. Or no, just the one of my dad maybe did. It's one of my dad. Anyways, here we go. This is Big Something. We were on tour with them for a while. Nick's gonna be on here next week. Andy will be back next week. This is the end of the show. Everyone stay healthy and happy. Say goodbye to Shane and Andy.
Take care, guys. Andy, good. Take care, man.
All right, bro. Be safe in Cali.
You
everyone,
do. Be
oh,
safe.
look at that. We got a dad emote. We're doing it, everybody. Have a good day. Everyone have a good day.
Good night, guys. Bye.
We'll talk to everybody soon. Look at that. The dad one's in there. I don't know. I don't even see it in mine. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Thank you, guys. Subscribe and like. Andy Frasco. Look up Andy Frasco everywhere. That's what you want. Just look up Andy Frasco. You might have to quit out of the stream and go back to see the little dad one. But Andy Frasco, Shane Torres, Sara Schaefer, Tom Thakkar. Just look up Andy Frasco. You'll find it all in there. I appreciate it, everybody.